We're on, but I'm getting your headlamp. Okay.
You want to hop in?
Yep. You want to do a quick intro?
Yep. Hey, this is WooFDriver, everybody. We're live on the trail, roughly 2:15 in the a.m. on August the 4th. We're running a Western Maryland rail trail. Got all four of the Wolf Pack with us. Beautiful night, and we've got a couple camera people, so we're in for a good time. Sean's going to hop on board, and we're going to get this show rolling. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, come on, guys. Hike.
All right, live again, guys. All right, adjust your camera back up again a little bit. Bill. There you go.
So, we just stop for a quick water break. If you were tuning in to us, if there's something lurking up here, it could be anything in this part of the country. We're in Maryland, and we're close to the mountains. So there's bears down here, there's plenty of deer. So we don't come into contact with these animals as a dog. The dogs are kept outside the home, whatever they come to them, stay with us, of course. But it gives them the ability, this unique way that you're looking at them, to either pull or run alongside the bike. And this running at night gives them the unique ability to get outside in the warmer months, like right now, and get their exercise in. So, I was mentioning before, if you were with us, how awesome this is. And, I mean, if you've just got one dog, however you do it, just going out at night is, a lot of times, especially in the warmer months, a preference for me because of the quietness of the night. And the nocturnal wildlife that you get with you. And certainly,
Oh.
get up and play. And we're picking up a little bit of a pace though. And that's because they're picking up a little bit of a scent. So chances are either something came through here pretty recently or it's hanging around, lurking in the area now. So I've got to watch my speed because I've got Princess, who, believe it or not, is about 13 and a half. And I'm surprised she's gotten in as far as she has without taking a break. We have a specialized can get, just like us humans.
I apologize, guys. Every once in a while we'll You're too far, yeah. 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 I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna shoot them.
battery time in, and it'll let us go a little faster as the other dogs can do a better pace. So you might hear her yelp a little because she doesn't like to be picked up when she gets in there.
Got her own little dog bed right in the back.
Good girl. Good girl.
Tell me, is that a princess or what? That is a princess pup. She gets to ride on her throne as the boys do all the work because she likes to come out here, but she's just a little old lady. So she has to kind of take a little break.
She just gets tired.
Yep.
Yep.
She has a little bit of arthritis.
How do you tell?
And
Because she'll turn to the side.
Oh, really? She's like, I'm done.
Yeah,
Yep.
she'll buck the system, but then she'll get antsy back here and want to get back down.
Yeah, it's like everyone's having fun, and I'm not. So you tie her in a special way?
Yeah, well, this will keep her from getting out without us knowing about it. Yeah, that'll keep her pretty sturdy. Pretty sturdy. So you guys keep an eye on her. And that's all we do.
Great. Let me get back in my thing.
She'll be comfortable there for a little while, and then she'll be like, let's go, I want to go. How many viewers you got, Tom?
5 right now.
Cool. I thought you picked up a little bit. Okay, so every once in a while turn on her, just make sure she's good. Here we go, Jim.
Adjust your camera back up, Bill.
This one? I can't see that.
Oh, wait.
What should I do?
Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead. I can't see you. Yeah, not with that light. Okay, that's fine. This is good, though.
Keep an eye on Princess. Let me know if she starts moving, Jim. On the side of you, okay? Yep.
This is great.
Because of that, every mile the boys do, he's like doing a mile and a quarter. The boys. know, sometimes the old saying, a deer in the headlights, we have run into deer and other animals. We had a porcupine once that just did not get off the trail. Dogs pulling. Now, they don't need to pull, but when they are pulling, they're really pulling some weight with it. Again, we're on a hard surface, so it rolls a lot easier. You get some good views, Sean?
Yep.
Cool. What's your viewership?
Say again?
What's your viewership?
5.
Cool. See, I'm glad you guys are all with us. Now, we can't see the comments right now. I'm not that far down. This is fairly sophisticated equipment we're using, but if you do have comments, questions, anything you want to talk to me about, by all means, please just comment in the video feed or send me a message in WooFDriver on different of a setup. We call it Silver Park for dog drive. More traditional dog and actually Silver Park was designed to teach lead sled dogs how to become lead dogs, because you can give them commands.
What is that down in there? There's lights down in there. Is there a house down there? Yeah, it looks like Christmas lights or something back in there. Yeah, it's...
The one that seems to enjoy it the most, he actually puts his head on my shoulder as I'm driving down the roadway, and there's some videos of him doing that. But we took the same seat, and I had.
Definitely Christmas lights all strung up. Yeah, that is across the river. Saw the reflections in the water. Yeah.
Comfortable and filmer, so I could look at the film, and I shared that footage again on the WooFDriver YouTube channel. But to see how she was reacting in the seat and how comfortable she seemed, and if I was resting her the right amount of time, like when she starts to get antsy, it's important to address that. And so I'm trying to get a feel for what she wants to do, how she wants to do it. So I got an interesting way I hooked the dog. Because on the side, helps more evenly distribute the weight and gives them a better feel and a healthier condition. So I kind of developed that myself with the boat. So we're coming on, is that an outhouse dog? Look at that. That's an old cane house, isn't it?
Looks like a maybe a bus stop type house.
So it was not too exciting for us to do. We're trying to get our mileage in. So the dogs have waited long enough for us to do the setup. So I don't want to do too many stops if I don't have to. Just keep them going. About a 4, what's up? About a 4 mile per hour pace, 4.5 right now. So we're, what if I can tell if it's,
Is it?
telephone
Battery died on my walkie-talkie.
What's that, dog?
He's got a low battery on his camera.
Sorry, one more time Sean was talking. He's dead on this camera. Really out of battery?
Do you have a spare? What we can do is give him your iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Sennheiser will reach. You can keep talking.
Oh, it's plugged into it.
No, that's why I kept it the way it did, so it can go it can go separate if you need to. Just go ahead and stop and just give him over the iPhone.
Okay, so
He just has to take the belt pack.
I can give him my iPhone itself.
No, it's okay. We're fine. Let's not complicate things.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Okay, so I am going to give you this so you can do something with it. And I'm going to carefully peel this out of here.
Okay, folks, we're doing some technical maneuvering.
What happened is we had the camera that Doug's got in the back has died. So we're going to take the phone that he's talking to you. You just got this plugged into a battery.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to disconnect that because that should be charged or that battery's dead. Hold on to that phone for me, please. Okay, I need to come underneath this cable.
View of the dogs. That's Zaro. I'm hearing people talk. That's weird. Thought we were out here alone. Okay. So right now I'm holding the camera where you're looking through. This is actually a night vision scope that the military does use. This is a Generation 3, one of the higher end ones. And I can't mention prices what this costs because my wife might be listening. Oh, a hand came out and I heard someone talking over there. What the hell is going on? Chris is still good back there? She answers?
No, she's fine. She's got her ears forward and
You ready?
she's been doing good. Okay, sorry about all the camera jiggling there,
ready?
guys.
Can you still hear me?
Snap your finger. Yep.
Good. Ready? Here we go. So,
Yep.
so we just like Sean said, one camera died. Remember, this is a preliminary run just to see how we want to further develop this broadcasting system here. And
There we go, gotcha.
great.
The application. Yep, the application is called Capture. So if it happens again,
Okay.
I think it's the last one. If you just scroll through the pages,
Got it.
it's in the top left on the last page.
See him? See him?
I'm looking, I don't see him.
Right
Where is
there,
he?
he's right there. That was a minx. Dude, that was a minx. He was, Sean, he was 6 feet from me.
You were pointing ahead, and I tried to get him up there, and then you.
I think that was a minx. They're around here. Because we've seen them playing on the CNL. So, and he was not really afraid of us. Because I got within 6 feet of him. So the dogs, I could tell, chased the biggest member of the group. And
Because Princess is whining now, so she might be ready to get out. Or she could have just been excited from the minx.
Yep.
Hey Jim, you're gonna want to stay a little tight since he's on that iPhone.
So, really excited stuff. As I said, my main goal is to document everything as much as possible. Because some of this stuff, you know, it's few and far between when I've got the memories in my mind. So that's why it's important for me to document. And it's all. Now I'm not 100% sure of what that was, but that's what it looked like to me. I had a pretty good light. And that would have been hard to see with the camera. Unless if we were photographing,
yeah, she might be getting antsy. Let's try taking her out. Ready to get back out, silly pup?
It's usually short-lived. She gets out and then she wants to. But we'll. She's starting to get going today. Starting to what? Starting to get going today. Is that working, Doug?
Yeah, this works great.
Cool. What was it? An animal went in front of you?
I think it was a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it cross in front of you.
Yeah, you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
What
I
was
lit
it?
them up really good.
What was it?
I think a minx.
A minx.
Yeah, we've seen them before.
A weasel looking.
Yeah, like a weasel, exactly. Sometimes surprises me. Good man.
So there's the princess girl back out. I see how long she wants to stay, but she seemed to want to get back out here.
Move a little slower, Chris.
Actually, she's kind of pulling right now. She's going. She's got a good pace going. She's doing good.
So, and that's the beauty of having that seat. It's as easy as, you know, if you want to get out and run for 5 minutes and put it right back in the seat. If you want to be in the seat for 5 minutes and put it right back in the seat. Dictates it, and then it's all on the dog. Now we're running pretty close to some brush where anything can come out, so just want to keep our eyes peeled. And the dogs are the best indicator of if there is something out there. Now I have noticed animals that the dogs haven't seen before. So if you learn to see like a dog and think like a dog, they just don't believe it. I mean, it sounds pretty common sense, but sometimes you're looking for something staying still, you know, like, they stand still, but movement catches your eye and then you focus on what it may be. So that's why animals, a lot of times when you approach them or you see them in the wild, they feel to move because they know when they move. The instinct of pace, most animals will pursue it in addition to give away the cover. Dogs, I'm not sure about other animals, but probably very similarly. Focus is good. For instance, if they could read, you put a newspaper in front of their face, they wouldn't be able to read the word. Be out young and really focusing on I'm like, what should they be looking at? I actually took out.
Lost your feet again, Doug.
Yeah, the mountain. That's when we're all free. Coast. We're in Maryland, of the United States. And we're under what was a moonlit sky. The moon has kind of sunk some, or it's being shaded out by the clouds and the trees. I'm seeing what looks like eyes ahead of me. That's like a reflection, but it seems to be moving. It seems pretty tall. Dogs are picking up on it. We got.
I think it's a gate.
Think it's a gate?
Yeah, it looks like the reflectors on a gate.
It does, and it hasn't moved much. Originally, they started to pick up on it. So, middle of the night here, nocturnal animals are fairly well prevalent going to the possums in this area, raccoons. I think I just saw a moose. And there could be bears out here. We're not sure that could be lurking out here. Woods. We are close to the mountains.
Yeah, that's excellent.
That's much better, guys.
Yeah, he put a light up on you.
Thought they were humoring you, huh, boy?
What's that?
I say you thought they were humoring you.
Yeah.
I hear a waterfall or waterway to our left.
I think those are cicadas. This is a Princess Girls, guys. So you can see she's just now starting to slow down. She was doing a pretty good pace, but I think we want to stop here, Bill. Just when I was getting ready to compliment you, Princess, that you were making a good pace, you decided to slow up.
Bucking again, Bill?
What's that? It's water. Do you hear water over there?
I do hear water.
Yeah. Sean says it was the cicada. I said, that's water.
Yeah, that's water.
Go right over here and see if I can find it.
Hey, Jim, want to give him some water?
We can.
Yeah, the
Actually,
foliage
put
is a
this
little
girl
bit
on here.
deep. I don't see anything back there.
How you shut
And
this
you guys
off,
are
Bill?
seeing better than...
How do you shut it off?
What do you want to shut off?
The bike.
I guess push that button. I never shut it off before.
I'll give you
Why? Because it's
a
going
view
on
of what I can see and
hit
what
that
you can
power
see.
button.
And you can see infrared does pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't want to
I can only
turn
see
down
that little
the
tree right there.
That would be a bad thing.
I don't see any of those trees back behind. So the infrared actually picks up foliage pretty good because it looks
Can
at
you see it?
differences in color, and the trees are still warm from earlier in the day, so you're actually seeing it radiate the heat from earlier in the day. Time to get a drink.
Cool. The viewers. Awesome stuff.
So you figured out, I'm sure, Doug, where it says program.
Yeah.
That means you're live.
Oh, program means I'm live?
Yeah, program means you're live, and
On
monitor means I've got you queued.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't know that. You thirsty, Jim? Yeah. That's what she wanted, so we're going to keep her on the bike a little bit, Sean.
Okay.
Pretty clever, isn't it, the seat?
Yep. Looks well.
Yeah.
And that's from the motorcycle?
Well, it's the same one. They actually had built this for somebody, and they didn't need it, so I said, I'll take it. It takes them like 8 weeks to build them, because they're all hand-cut leather. And, I mean, they're working on a bunch of projects.
That's a nice seat.
Yeah. And see how it hooks to the dog so they can't get out of it.
And it's convenient to have a harness on there because you can just hook it right to the...
Yeah, they sell you a certain harness that they make custom for the dog. So I use that. It can be used as a pulling harness. So she's fine with it on here.
That's what you have on her, is that harness?
Yeah, that harness, yeah.
Okay.
Drinking a lot,
We'll
Jim?
give some props to that company. Get that logo up close.
WooFDriver. Yeah, they're in Maryland, actually.
Yeah.
Only place in the country that makes a motorcycle seat for a dog. Actually, they had people coming from Norway to pick up the seat because they wanted to see Maryland. A little bit takes time to ship.
I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's really nice. Is that synthetic or natural?
It's synthetic. It's synthetic.
It's got fur on the inside and leather on the outside.
Yeah, and it's got straps built into it to wrap around the seat or something additionally.
What's the name of this cart?
I call this the Monster Mush. Because it's like the Monster Mush.
This is definitely one of the
most elaborate. It's comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah. Rides really nice.
And it's narrow.
Video shots.
It's 34
It's got
inches.
nice big tires. And what's nice with the bigger tires is just like on four-wheel drive vehicles, the bigger the tire is, the less air you need in it. The less air you need means it gives a softer ride. Some of the bikes that Bill has have really narrow tires and it work well on roads, but it makes for a real stiff, bumpy ride.
Awesome, Jim.
So riding on this monster one is much more comfortable.
Yeah. This trail's nice, isn't it?
This is another one of the bikes. And look at how narrow these tires are compared to the tires on that. Now this one has two in the front and one in the back, so the one in the back's a little bit bigger, but these are still more like road tire bikes, and that's more of an off-road. But even on, like I said, even on the trails, I've ridden on all these, and this blue one that I've been riding on with the WooFDriver is a really smooth riding rig. This is one of his later ones. We also had this made very narrow. A lot of the ones that are this size, some of the prior ones were much wider, and that made it very difficult to navigate through the gates on these trails and things of that nature. So this is years and years worth of WooFDriver engineering and testing and research and development that came up with this rig that you see in here. We have one more that's a little bit more high-tech than this, and unfortunately it's a little bit too high-tech. It has four-wheel steering and four-wheel propulsion, and a lot of different things that are points of failure. So this one is
That stuff's pretty tough.
we kind of took a step back in this one, and we made it more simple and smaller, and left a lot of the high tech out, and just went with just standard front wheel manual steering. The four-wheel steering on the other one, the idea is that we could turn around very easily on it, but that ended up complicating things on multiple levels.
If you're around next week, I might use you too. We're going to do a ghost hunt with her.
Not only the steering mechanism itself, but having to drive wheels on pivots created a lot of challenges. We required basically a universal joint.
I think it's the Sennheiser. This goes in. The Sennheiser just goes in there.
Yep.
Got it.
Give a snap. Actually, Bill needs to give a snap. He's got it. Give a snap. Make sure I'm seeing it. Yep. So there's a little bit of tech geek out for anybody out there. It's that. Anybody that's here for the dogs. Sorry about that. You just have to give me a little bit of patronization. Let me tech out a little bit, because that's what I do. I'm one of the techs that help keep the WooFDriver woofing.
You guys ready? So right now, I think this is backing off a little bit. We were going to put her in the speed, but I decided we're going to give him a water break. See if that would rejuvenate her a little bit. Because the longer I keep it going, really the better it is for her and her ability to perform, and for health ailments from her older age. That's right, it's going to be fucking right along. So it might be an extra 20 feet, it might be an extra mile or two.
Jim, can you shift this light to the left a little bit more? Perfect, thank you.
Bird's got his nose down. He's picking up on a scent, it seems like. Something that means either something that's through here or something that's close by.
You can see from the feed.
What's that?
Princess said, as you can see from the feed, guys, Princess is pretty frisky right now. That's all she needed was just a little break. And now she's been jockeying back and forth like she wants to pass Zorro.
Yeah.
And you know when she does that she's feeling pretty good.
And that's that competitive nature that we're talking about. So if we had Princess in a single dog household, it was just playing. Now they're picking up a little bit of speed. Okay.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had my leg in the way of the pedal.
Also, when she starts to tire, some of that boredness I was talking about, I'll move over to a grass shoulder that's one on the trail, because the grass takes the scent of other animals and what's been through there better than the hard surface.
You get tighter, Jim?
So that gives her something to focus on and say, oh, there were other animals here who were close by. And that's what we were doing yesterday. I was up at the Mushing Case Course, which was Lure Course, it was called, it's referred to. And Zorro and Princess, now I think she's good. I'll put her up there now. She's going for a while.
Now look at Zorro.
Yeah.
Zorro's looking forward. You
Yeah.
see something?
I can see she's turned in. She's ready to take a breather.
Yep.
So,
You got the brakes on?
not really. Just if you start rolling,
I got brakes
yeah, you
here.
got brake right there.
I'm just afraid that Zorro might take off.
He could.
I'm gonna hold the brakes on.
Come on, good girl. So, she likes getting in the seat, but at the same time, she's a little. A good girl. FOMO? Yeah, fear of missing out. There you go.
That's what it is. She's
Dog.
like, I'm tired, but I'm missing out on running with the other dogs.
You actually did really good, right?
We're up on the road there, too.
Oh, I'm cold.
You trying to kill my dog?
Man, I was all tangled up to her. FOMO. Dog, that's the word.
That's the thing. FOMO.
Cool, keep an eye.
See the branch up there?
Oh, I do. Sure, it's just a branch.
You good? Good? Good job?
I'm good.
So, as I was saying, we were doing more coursing yesterday. More coursing. We were doing some appeals to appraise the dog, so they're chasing the flag that emulates the full animal. Now, more coursing is usually more akin to typing. And they have keener vision than other dog breeds, and they use their vision to hunt instead of the smell, whereas the other breeds use the smell. So when this lure, or if you will, this toy travels 3 to 5 acres along the course, they can see it the whole way. This, I call it the Amazing Pig, my version, because it's husky style. Sighthound or other dogs that chase the lure, usually they're done after about a lap or two, done for the day, and then they're exercising in the wild. Husky style, that dog will so hence to say they had to design more enduring equipment, or another way to put it. Current equipment on the market is lashes for any kind of longevity for the same day if you want a lot of laps. So we put tons of stuff in the seat. He was ready for it. You got a good mile and a half in there. When we started off, we got about a half mile. So you got a few miles on the lookout. And that's great. Also, you had a ride out here. That's physically engaging, as I said before, as well. So I keep that in the back.
I'm not sure if you realize, but you can pinch the camera just like you can. Yep, there you go. Just want to make sure you knew you could do that.
Turning on the stealth.
Yeah. I gotta stop it. What?
That's stealth.
That's itself, yeah. This thing will fly if you...
Yeah, he let me ride his fat bike, the fat tired bike.
Yeah.
Things like a motor.
Christy is a long-time WooFDriver team member, and he was able to, like Sean and anybody else here, to do the things I did. Basically, understanding and brain power and capability. Because
Fish coming at us, I believe.
It is.
I believe it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yo, what are you gonna do? How far are we?
I know you glimpsed me, Chris. I know it was 7.8, and I got 4.2 to go, so... 3.6.
Okay. Keep on trucking.
You want the keys to the truck?
Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea. You think we'll beat you back?
So guys, this is Crispy. He's the one that he was helping us set up. And this is the bike I was pointing out. So he took the truck and trailer with the bike down to where we're getting off the trail.
How is it up there, dude?
Left that truck and trailer. Because it looks like we might possibly get back before he's able to get back to the van and get the van down to us.
What's that?
We've got the truck, then we can take the dogs and put them up in the truck and start taking down some of the gear without having to worry about babysitting the dogs.
What was it?
So it's-
Keys? You think they're on the trail? You think they're on the trail?
Yeah, I heard a noise while driving.
they're not in your pockets?
You know what? I don't need them.
I gotta find them.
would be nice.
I could open it with my phone.
You can open your car with your phone.
What's that?
How do you open your car with your
It's
phone?
got a thing in there.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. You can put them in any
You
car.
can start it too.
Yeah, I can start it. I can't drive with everything.
You're right.
So what should we do?
Tell you, these things are great. A little tile. Put it on your keys. Bluetooth tracker tells you where you lost them.
That
Does this happen a lot?
But for me, yeah.
Head back and look for them? Okay.
Let's see.
We'll look for them too.
So is there a battery in there or something?
Yeah, it lasts. Yeah, and then if you can't find your phone, rings your phone.
I need to get one of those things.
$60 for four of them.
Do they make them for coffee cups too?
Yep, you just glue them right onto your coffee cup. I have one in my camera bag on my camera. I put them on your dog collar. Your dog, yeah, you can actually track everything. It's awesome.
He's gonna go, Jim. We'll follow him. He's gonna fly. Okay, we ready, guys?
Wait a minute, I gotta turn the machine back on.
Back down the trail that we just came from because he can't find the keys. He put them in a bag
Here we go. Come on, guys.
on the bike and he thinks they've fallen out. So after a late start and a flat tire and a pouring rain,
It's all part of WooFDriver.
we now have another challenge to overcome.
If you go back through our videos, you see all the challenges that we've met along our way. People that have contributed to this awesome project. I keep remembering Guy getting mad at you for it raining.
Yeah. Guy, also known as the Beard, was all upset at me one WooFDriver run because it was raining. Upset with me. No amount of convincing him that I couldn't control the weather seemed to make any difference at all.
What's up? You dropped something? You need him to come back? You got it? Cool. You good? Yeah. Okay, here we go. You coming back, guy?
Yeah. Dude, what had happened was that he forgot the rain covers for his cameras, and he was all jonesing about his cameras getting ruined, and was just frustrated and taken out on anybody. And typically, when the Beard needed somebody to take it out on, that was me. I even tried to deflect it to Bill and tried to get Bill to do a rain dance, and I don't think that happened either.
but this thing ain't working right.
I can't hear you.
I say this thing's not quite working right.
Oh, really?
It's working me a little bit.
block to block, it becomes a bigger challenge. And then you're talking about equipment. Yeah, some of it's built for the great outdoors, but is it built to be on a dog cart? That's another question.
Before all these smartphones and tablets became so powerful, we were actually live webcasting before anybody else from out in the field, because we got a mil-spec industrial Panasonic Toughbook computer, mounted up a special rig on one of these dog carts, and we were live streaming from a dog cart well before anybody could just whip out their phone and do it. So a lot of this is just old news to us, just easier by having everything on a pad instead of a laptop mounted on an arm on a dog cart and special extra batteries all mounted. But the irony is then we had the same problems we have now. It's always the internet connection. It's always jumping from one cell tower to the next cell tower when we're out here in the middle of nowhere. You can see, here you go. Other than the fact that there is a highway in the background, we're pretty much out in the middle of nowhere right now. That's the only thing out here probably is the highway. This whole feed, we haven't passed a house, we haven't passed a shopping mall, we haven't passed a convenience store. We haven't even crossed the road yet. So this is all just, we haven't went underneath a bridge. We're just on the outskirts of the Allegheny Mountains in Maryland, out in the middle of nowhere. And not too many people that need cell towers out here. So what few people do are probably on the highway, and we're all competing with them. So when you see us go down, that's probably why, because a whole string of traffic just went by, and those dozen people are using up the bandwidth that we're trying to use.
Yeah. It's truly remarkable that we can even do what we do. And again, I'm still enjoying sharing it, but another aspect is to cherish these memories forever. And getting a little bit on the psychological side, or the philosophy of what I do. It's about, I think life a lot of times is not about possessions, per se, material possessions, but about collecting the moments that are special to you. So, with your loved ones, like your dog, and your family, and the special times that you have, that's why music's so appealing. When you hear a song, a lot of times something you really like is because you probably heard it with someone special, or there was a special time in your life that you first heard it or you associated with it. So it's all about those special times, and that's why we feel closer, I think, to some music than others. Some songs are really special to us. But these memories that I'm collecting are really intertwined with the nature aspect to it. It's funny because when I'm home, relaxing, get a nice night like tonight is, I'm thinking about when the last time we were on the trail, and some of the special times that happened before that. what we do and tell you about it. And you have to formulate it into words, and it really helps us reflect back. And further on, it's just like when you're teaching someone for like a year, you called it. And I learned most when I taught it, because I had to explain to someone else how to do it. And you have to think about how you actually do it. Similar to that, my best. And I hope you get a lot out of it.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed from the camera feeds, but the dogs have picked up pace here a little bit. They don't have their ears forward, so it's not like they're chasing anything, so who knows why. But we've probably just increased speed in the past 30 seconds by at least 50%, I'd say. Yeah. Still pretty quiet back there. If you see it in her restaurant, this is great. So you did ring.
well as when you leave them, it gives you ideas for future shows and broadcasts. Design.
Yep. Yep.
Hey Doug, I noticed that your battery is getting low on your phone, so that means that the external battery you're plugged into is probably dead. So the next stop, I've got an extra battery in my pocket to swap out for you, that you still have yours on you.
Yeah, I actually am not using an external battery on this phone at all.
That's the Samsung, right? It's not an iPhone?
That's correct. Are those just different gears?
I don't know what's the matter with it. The light's going out. It's like shooting out.
Oh, really?
I'll learn, man. I'll keep it for all in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, sorry about that.
We're almost at the end, aren't we? Huh? I hope we found his keys too. I've got to get a spare key. It's one.
It's good to have, man.
Yep. I have this really cool little tracker thing that keeps you can Bluetooth track your keys, which I love.
That's nice.
Yep, I really love it. And as long as I have my keys, I can find my phone. So they each help each other. On the trail.
Make a left on the road. And we'll see now. Go over that bridge. Down in that parking
So
lot.
we're down there by the boat ramp. Hey, can we get water, Jim? Water?
Yeah, okay.
Cool, thanks, buddy.
Alright, you've got the feed for a while. I need to get up.
There you go.
How far are we?
Half a mile? Alright, well, they're figuring that out. I'll finish the story. So we did this whole series called the In the Wolf House. And we actually had a series, I think it's about 12 to 14
Yeah, I saw
musicians across multiple different days.
Oh, I know. Dave and I
Professional
went there.
musicians
It was the first time we did this.
sing
Not
and
like-
play instruments, anywhere from fiddles
We should do
to
it.
flutes to
Maybe
guitars,
next week, dude.
and do it live from the trail.
You gotta take Doug's
So we had it's a whole series. Look on the WooFDriver site. It's on iTunes, YouTube, or WooFDriver in the Wolf House.
It's on Wolf Tunes.
It's on WooFtunes. So if you go to WooFtunes channel on iTunes, I don't know. There's got to be hundreds of songs that we've recorded.
What'd you say, Jim?
And to see people's faces as we're going down the trail in the broad daylight, and they see this four-seater cart with a bunch of us with cameras going by them, as the guy's on the back of the cart with the guitar in his hand, happily singing, very professionally and playing guitar. It's pretty interesting. Some of the best video shoots are just people on the side of the trail that just do this as we go by. And of course, we had to incorporate all of that into the video. So, and some of them were we did some. For those people that aren't familiar, the area north of DC, right on the Potomac, called Great Falls, is beautifully scenic. All these beautiful rock formations right on the C&O Canal at the Potomac, and beautiful orange gyrations through the rocks, and 200-year-old block houses and locks and stuff all over the place. And we would stop along the way and just get out and record some songs out of the dog carts. A lot of times we'd actually get a crowd. There'd be like 20 people, and when we're done, they're all clapping and we're ready to go. And they're like, no, another song.
What's that?
We had fun. A lot of the people on the trail really enjoyed it.
How's it feel? Everything going good?
Yeah, we've actually been doing pretty good. We just lost it just then for a second. It looks like we lost our blue. What time is it? Gotta be, right?
3:30.
Yeah.
3:40.
You know, we could have got started a lot sooner if Doug would have been on time.
Doug's always on time.
We had.
That's my
those people
That's
that
the
are-
military. I'm
Just
always
tuning
there.
in.
I'll always be there.
Not only did we get a late start, so he was a half an hour ahead of us anyhow, but then we got a flat tire. So, I don't know, how long did you sit there and wait for us?
It's not important. I have unlimited streaming, and I have Amazon Video, and I sat there and caught up on a couple of things.
That's translated into a hell of a long time.
Yeah, a couple of hours.
Where's it at?
It's in the back. It's in the back.
The seat?
Hi. Want a little screen
You know
time?
what? You know what the only thing worse, Doug, than being left hanging at a trailhead for 2 hours? Being on the side of an interstate highway and pouring down rain, changing the tire.
Yeah. No, I thought about you in the rain on the side of the highway. Yeah. You're
And every time
so
somebody would
beautiful.
go by, it's like.
You're so beautiful right now.
Say, Princess, say I'm always beautiful. Say I'm just the most beautiful pup. She's just the happiest spot. Yes, she is. She just, hey, I'm just such a sweetheart. You're just such a sweetheart.
Hey, let's start another feed. Go to, this time do WooFDriver Unleashed. It's my group.
Okay, so our one viewer out there.
I bet if I go on, I'll get it. I bet if I go live too.
To WooFDriver Unleashed, which is one of the groups. So if you're out there, take a look for the feed of our WooFDriver Unleashed. We're going to do this last mile or so on another one of our groups. So we're not finished. We're still going to be on the trail. We're just not going to be on the WooFDriver page. So again, WooFDriver space Unleashed is where we're moving to. See you in a little bit.